can't believe it.
I can't believe you're not wearing clothes.
Taking it all in.
That's better. Alright, welcome back to another episode. Not looking forward to this one. I decided to do the anti-armor Western revolver, which isn't too bad. In fact, it's not bad at all. It hits pretty good. 90% reduced weight. It doesn't weigh very much at all. Armor piercing and bullets explode. Sorry about the cough there. And the other one's going to be interesting. You don't see much about it, but I think you'll notice why. It's the salvage assaultron head. And the thing that makes this pretty good is not the faster fire rate, because you have to reload it between each shot, so that doesn't make sense to me, to be honest. But the quadruple ammo capacity is what's going to be good on that, because you can sit there and reload it. Let me show what happens when you do that. You can sit there, like usually it will only hold about 4 charges, and you'll notice this one, because it's quad, I can just keep reloading it or loading it over and over again. Better give me that milk. Until it gets to about 20. I need to do this for a daily here. There we go. So that's what makes this pretty good, because you load up 20 cells in here, and then you have something that hits pretty hard. You can put it away, so you don't have to stare at it and pull it back out. But if I switch over to my other gun, it is not going to keep that charge. And you saw how long it took to charge it up, so that is like a huge downside to using this. Also, because both of my weapons are loud, and one holds 6 rounds, the other one, I mean, it holds 20, but you have to load it. It's going to be slow. I am just going to use my power armor for this one. What might be interesting about this is that I don't have any perks going towards the power armor, so you can just see how well it does just by itself. It is legendary. Let's see. I mean, auto stim is the important one. Chameleon, so I can still like crouch and turn invisible. That's just weight reduction, damage reduction, weight reduction, damage reduction. Recover some health, and the sensing helmet. So another little tip too is if you go into third person, pull out your weapon like I just did, and then go into your power armor, the game should not freeze up on you, because that was a huge issue for me with it bugging out, and then you just end up just not in control of your character. Let's see if that it did keep the 20 in there. Right? Oh, interesting. It's not doing the animation, but it says 20, so. And there is another downside to this weapon I didn't mention yet. Let's see. Oh, hey guy.
Told those scavengers to hand it over. My fault.
Let's go find something to shoot. I know for today's cryptid hunt, I need to shoot some mirelurks, so I was hoping to find some around here. Usually if that mission pops up for the farms, there will be some, but not today. If I just go north a little bit, I should be able to find some. Now, one thing about, see, I've got 8 cores, this one's almost dead, but one thing to note about that is every time you use AP, your core will go down. So that's how they measure it. So every time you jump, every time you run, and unfortunately for me, using VATS criticals, every time you use VATS and take a shot, it's going to go down. So that one we can avoid, but since I'm going to be staying in power armor, I'm going to try not to run. I usually get into it just for like the scorch piece fight. I'll use it for the radiation, or I'll use it for Earl because you're getting hit a lot by Wendigos and stuff. Let's see here. Headshot. There you go, not too bad. That wasn't with a crit either. But maybe you noticed, but see how this is a 95%? And the other one, why is it so low? It was a 98%, and the other one was only at 60%. And that's the thing here, is if you look, the range is 94, which is pretty bad, and the accuracy is 59. Compare that to, I don't know, the quad laser over here. You know, almost double the accuracy. You go over here, 172 for accuracy, you know. Granted, that's a sniper, but you have to get pretty close up for this thing to work, and you have to charge it forever. So yeah, like I said, there's a reason it's not that popular, but if I do a critical and it's charged up all the way, you do end up with something like 10,000 damage or so. Oh hey, check this out. Let's just do 4 for now, see what happens. Let's do 10. 2,000 damage with 10 instead of 20 on the other one, but that was a critical, I think. 4 shots. Still 2,000. That's weird. However, the way that criticals work on here, I'll ask it to do a crit and it still won't. And then it'll pop up on the next shot, so that was probably a critical on that one with 4 shots. So I could do, let's just do a torso shot here. Even that was good enough. Usually I go for headshots for the extra damage, but that's one nice thing about this, is it has poor accuracy, but at least you can hit him in the torso and it hits hard enough. See, that's a 20% shot. It's almost not even worth taking at that range. Do I have a crit loaded up? It looks like I do. Do a headshot. It's even from here, 20% headshot. It's just horrible. There you go. I need to drop these. I don't want that. I do not want that. Alright. I do need to shoot some animals with a pipe rifle too for my deities. I might do that. Wasn't a kill, I'm surprised. Let's see what this does. Many shots? 3, let's do 4. And a miss. So already, the Western revolver is looking better than the quad assaultron. I think like for an ambush or something like that, it might be useful, but just walking around with it, I would hate to use that as my primary. Alright. Let's go back to this quad thing. So I think I do want to experiment with only charging it up once and then taking a shot and maybe seeing if the faster fire rate could play a role in this. Like, that doesn't seem very good to me. Oh, another downside. So not only do you have the long reload time, it also gives you 50 rads every time you shoot it. So that's one more reason for me to be wearing the power armor. I don't know if that makes a difference though, to be honest. Go drink some Brahmin milk. As much good as that will do. Oh, I guess it didn't give it to me. I don't know why the cow sounded happy when I milked it. I'm just not going to think about it. See, 26, it really wants you to load that thing up. What I'll try to do is I'll try to get my crit saved up with the Western revolver, and then I'll do it like a sneak. These things are a pain. Okay, let's see how this does. Hey, I do have a crit saved up. All right. There you go, 10,000. That's one reason to use it. So I am trying to look for some Mirelurks too. There should be some down here at the water. I need to remember to shoot them with the cold shoulder. I'm just gonna get rid of that radiation right now. Oh hey, that'll be fun. So yeah, fun toy. This was like the last weapon I picked up in my collection. Because, I mean, it hits hard, yes. If you only go by that, it sounds great, but jeez. The loading time on this thing is just insane. Alright. Should I go for a headshot? Sure. Is it coming back? I mean, I guess if I got hit in the head for 3,000 damage, I wouldn't want to come back either, but... There might be a fusion core up here. I'll go check. Is that worth it? No, not really. That's worth it. Yeah, that was a reason I wasn't looking forward to this challenge. The Western revolver really isn't that bad, honestly. But I feel like I need to run around with this in my hand so I can charge it. Whereas if I want it to do the maximum damage, I need to use the Western revolver to charge up a crit, so... Seems like a waste, doesn't it? My camp is right next to where these targets can spawn in at, so I might as well just do this when I'm here. I think it's one of my dailies too, complete an event. Is that it?
Six guns, it's shooting time!
Oops, my controller has been doing that recently. What is this? I need to put them up on the targets. Put targets on the shooting range.
Fire away for the cheapest price in ammo.
Okay, but that was a waste of 20 fusion cells. That's alright. That's done, that's done. Where'd you come from? I think I'm starting to get allergies. It's tickling my nose for no reason. Oh, okay. I knew I was missing one somehow. There we go. I do already have a single action revolver, but it's bloodied, so I'm gonna drop that. That's a fun gun too. The one you get from Nuka World with the faster fire rate and the faster reload and all that. That one's actually pretty good. It's fun to play around with. I wouldn't say it's like, you know, the most efficient ever, but I wonder if she counts. Well, this would be a good use of this, though. Oh, is that a scorpion? That was atrociously bad. Hey, don't mind the giant power suit walking around. Whatever, they see me. Here you go. All the way up to your face. That wasn't very impressive, was it? Can I not target the scorpion? I guess not. Honestly, at this rate, I'm feeling like the red scorpion is doing more damage than I am. Alright, enough of that. Where's your stupid face at? There we go. Did I catch a disease? I think I did. The blight. -1 all special stats. That's terrible. I'll be honest there, I wasn't too impressed by that. I brought down my fusion core. It gave me rads. It barely made a scratch on this thing. And then just to show you, since I mentioned it, 4 charge, put it away, it still keeps the charge. But if I switch, like I want to reload my my crit, if I pull it back out again, we're back to 0 again. If it kept the charge after you put it away and you could pull it out, maybe it wouldn't be so bad, and you could just have it as a backup. But oh boy, here we go. These are good enemies to fight. And they do have big heads, so maybe that'll make it easier to hit. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, there's a scorpion right there. Kill 5 mirelurks with the cold shoulder. This is so close to have like such a bad range. I mean, do you really want to miss a shot after you charge it for half of an hour? Like, I don't. Yeah. Something's freaking out over there. And jittering. So the Western revolver, maybe I should talk more about that. Compared to the single shot, it is nicer because you reload all 6 at the same time. All 6 shots. Overall, it reloads way faster, I feel like. And it hits pretty good. That's not bad. Now, is it going to be as good as the 10 mil? I don't think so, because the 10mm, how many shots does it hold? I mean, more than 6, right? You can probably shoot it faster. Eviction notice. Hey, at least I'm in power armor, so I'll tell you what. That sounds good. Then I can find some mirelurks over there too. I think what I'll end up doing is I'll end up keeping that thing alive, which people tend to overlook, and then as people get closer, hopefully I'll have the time to charge up that assaultron head and use it. So this could work out. Usually I'm used to using the long shot. This is where I use the long shot.
Is anyone out there? This recording is a call for help. Our settler camp was attacked by mutants last night. Please help. My name is Kenneth Dean. We're south of
So
Roseville.
usually, just to stay away from the rads, and I can use my long shot, I will perch right here. And this is my sniper spot. I can hit some of these guys as they spawn in. I come in over here a little bit. I'm mostly over here, so I can get them as they come down.
Take care of the radiation in the area. Keep it running. We'll never finish building here if it breaks.
I hope they don't go towards the outpost. Don't go towards the outpost. Don't go towards... Why did you go towards the outpost? I like to wait for more people to get here before starting the event, obviously, because it is like one of the tougher ones. And I could wait for that, but I've seen it like fail so many times because people don't fix the scrubber. I just don't want to wait. I was gonna switch to my salvage assaultron head, but that would have been like worse than useless, to be honest. I don't feel like failing this, but at the same time, I am working on using these weapons, right? So I'll do the best I can. But... Okay, we got help. I think that hit harder than my charge up shot, just regular. Just a regular non-VATS hit to the torso, did 300, and then the Western did 398 headshot. That wasn't even enough, huh? I think it's safe to say the 25% faster fire rate on this is useless. Oh boy. You know, I'm about to give up on this assaultron head here. Too, huh? I think I'm ready to try something else. How about the quad ultrasight laser? That can be a preview for tomorrow, I think, because I'll use that more tomorrow. This one was supposed to be about the salvage assaultron head, but jeez, it's like borderline unusable in this situation. Let's see, ultrasight quad laser. I mean, it's got the quad. It is using regular cells, but it's already ultrasight, so it does better damage against the scorched. Looks like the scrubber's about to go down. Bad habit, shouldn't reload. This one I will use during the Scorched Beast Queen, because it does extra damage against the Scorched, and you have a lot of rounds too, so. There we go. I'll go back to it. Ay, ay, ay. Oops. Even with playing with this earlier, like, I keep thinking this thing should hit a lot harder. I thought anybody that came up to me up close would just get incinerated by this, and I think it's fair to say it just wasn't the case. They were soaking up the damage pretty good there. I need something that's way more consistent. How much can I carry? Quite a bit. Okay, let's do this. And what I'll do is I will walk to the railroad station that's kind of nearby, and I'll kill some Mirelurks on the way too. Ooh, fusion core, thank you. Medics. Alright, good enough. Put this away because I don't want to stare at it. So let's see, I want to go this way. So usually, like I said, I will just perch up over there with my sniper, and I can hit quite a few mutants that way. I'm not going to kill them outright, but at least I'm tagging them. And with these two weapons, I feel like I can either focus on one with the pistol, or like focus on one out of like 20. It feels like with the salvage assaultron head, just gets so slow. Stub my toe on something. So ironically, would I recommend the salvaged assaultron head? And I say ironically because, I mean, I would, but only if you're endgame and you want something to play with. You know, like, it is... I don't feel like it's a feasible weapon. Like, you're not going to do well with it. Bad mole rats. Whatever, alright.
Building this place up is hard work.
I'm gonna have to switch to the cold shoulder anyway for the Mirelurks, so I might as well do that now. Pretty much any excuse not to use that assaultron head at this point. Hey. Ay, ay, ay. If I could just hold down the button and it would like charge it that way, you know, and just charge it faster, it wouldn't be so painful. Look at that, 50%. Ooh. I mean, 6,000. I feel like it just should have been a kill though, like at that rate. For how long it took. I know there's a Murder Queen around here somewhere too. Okay, that's done. I feel like waking up the Murder Queen and fighting her, but I just don't. I mean, we already did that, right? It wasn't fun. And this is quad too. Like, imagine if it wasn't quad. Like, I wouldn't hit like anywhere near as hard. I mean, you can hit a ghoul in the head for like 10,000, and that's great. But then you use it on something else. It's just nowhere near as good.
Gotta prepare for even more settlers moving in. This place has a lot of potential.
I wouldn't say it has a lot of potential, but okay. Down to what looks like 5 fusion cores. I think I started with 8. I picked up an extra one. I think I need to kill animals with a pipe, right? So, alright. Thanks for making it easier. There we go. And do this all over again. .40 rounds, do not want. No thank you. Red X, I can't use that because of my mutations. Alright. Complete a daily up. Obviously I'm not going to use the salvage assaultron head for that. Kill a legendary enemy. I can find those. Scrap junk to produce aluminum. See, what did these guys have? Anything cool? Nope, nope, okay. That was fun. Nope. I don't think they have any legendaries at the tea time event, so I'm not gonna bother. I think I would just keep walking west, see what happens. Hey, that looked like an interesting camp. 18 one-star weapons. It's a pretty cool suspension, actually. Let's go ahead. I might as well eat this, I guess, but do it right away, and then my armor should have regenerative healing on there. What, am I thirsty? Yeah. I think there's a cliffside here, so it's a good thing I'm wearing power armor. I can just jump down. Yeah. Any aluminum over here? Yep, that's aluminum. A beer hat. By the way, sorry about the background noise if anybody's watching. I live in an apartment complex with my window wide open. And it's pretty hot, so I'm sure the fan on my PS4 is noisy too. Missile sighter. Missiles come out of here if you fire one off. You gonna say hi, or?
You'd think we'd start using some more metal like the Raiders.
Yeah, I gotta say, I think the Western revolver really helped out here. There's no way you can use that assaultron head as a primary. I mean, you could, but it just wouldn't be fun at all. And you know, to its credit, I mean, the Western revolver, let's talk about that. I'm just like obsessed over how bad that assaultron head is, but the Western revolver, like, not bad. It hits pretty good. It does have the explosive and the armor piercing, so it's 2 damage modifiers, but still, the VATS criticals does pretty good on it. Pretty sure I saw a bug over there. I'm not bothered with it though. So what do I need to do? I need 5 aluminum. Five aluminum and a legendary, and then we'll call it good. This is good for critical right here. Critical damage. Make some soup out of it. That alone might be a good enough reason for me to relocate my camp over here, but I don't know, I do like my camps that I've built. That would be nice. What is mine right now? What's my bloody 10 mil? Okay. And what's his? It's the only difference is 90% reduced weight. That would knock off like a couple pounds. And I'd be losing the VATS criticals reload 15% faster, but they already reload pretty fast. And it's cheap. I just don't need it. It is nice though. Is weight an issue for me? Weight is an issue for me. 15% faster is not helping me that much. Alright, I can always sell my other one. This one's a pretty good deal anyway. That'll be fun. Something to look forward to, another video, right? Not interested. See, Gunther's Big Iron. This one's pretty good. My Bloodied does better damage. It's better, like it's almost a one-hit kill and everything, so I decided to run that. Left tap is good if you want to heal, but I'm just not, I'm a rifleman, so it doesn't work for me. Quad lasers are pretty fun if you're commando. Vampire drill, that could be good just for, you know, refreshing your health. Alright. And I'll have to strip the mods off of my other 10 mil and then sell it. Use that one as my primary. Let's go north. I'm sure I'll find, there's a Wendigo over there. I could shoot that with a cold shoulder, actually. And, because that should count towards killing 25 cryptids with a cold shoulder. Hey, cool. I hate these things. I feel like that should be a kill. Like, I really do. I didn't mean to have this pistol out. So this gun, by the way, I've already done a video on it, but it does use 38s, and the main thing is the VATS criticals on it. It doesn't do that bad, huh? I mean, all things considered, compared to the anti-armor Western revolver. Let's see, and then the cold shoulder, because I will be using that on the Wendigo if it's there. It is nice having regeneration on there, just if you're concerned about, I guess, stim packs. Because you get a little bit of damage and it's like, whatever. You just keep walking around, it'll go away. Honestly though, like late game, if you do any events or whatever, you will have like so many stim packs. That's why people drop them all the time for newer players. Like, they're doing us a favor by taking them, honestly. Now, I don't think these count as cryptids or anything. One shot. Two shots. One, two. Oh, hello. One thing I could do with these scrap junk to produce aluminum is just buy bulk aluminum and scrap that, and you immediately get it. In fact, I am feeling kind of lazy here. I'd get it either way, but
Requisitions now available.
yeah, let's do this since I'm here. And why not? I'll do a grape.
If you have supplies to trade, I can be of service.
I'm not gonna use these in time. Probably not gonna use these in time. Speaking of stim packs,
Don't face the wasteland without the proper supplies.
oh, I'm suffering. Sweet. If that makes me thirsty, I'll have a corn soup. Some water. Oops. Water. This should give me the challenge once I scrap this bulk here. There you go. So yeah, pretty easy, especially like something like, I don't know, did I have ballistic fiber in bulk? Probably, you know, like those hard to get ones. Just buy it in bulk and then scrap it. There it is. I'm just gonna walk up to it. Oh no, it's a glowing one. A putrid glowing one. Oh, that's too bad. There's a chance it's a Wendigo, or obviously it's like one of those things. So I didn't get lucky this time. And since I'm here, there's a chance for a bobblehead and a magazine over here. I should come to the corner here. It's usually right here. And if you go up here, there's usually a magazine right there. And there's this weird glitch where you can sometimes find items on the ground, and you'll find some here. Sometimes you'll even find legendaries sitting right there. That's kind of worth checking. They're not going to be high level, probably. Like, there's even a chance for a an alien rifle, which I don't have, and I know somebody who got one doing this. However, it was only level 30. But still, you know, if you want to be like me and have one of every weapon, it might be worth checking over here if you're desperate. I haven't found one yet. Also, like, if you're trying to get script, you know, maybe just run through and do it that way. Oops. If I do an event, there should be a one legendary that shows up, right? So I just need one legendary. Kill super mutants with a heavy gun. I can do that easy. Scrap junk to produce ballistic fiber. There you go. I knew that was a thing. Did that vendor have ballistic fiber? Because I can't remember.
Be sure to stock up while you can.
Hey, hey, hey. And my discount's still gone. And I think I was at 0 there beforehand. So that tells you how hard it is to find that stuff if you don't do the bulk. Pretty neat trick. So yeah, I think running around with I want to take a look at this. Running around with a, I don't know. Jesus, that's huge. I never knew it was that big. Yeah, I'm stuff go for it. I never knew this was over here. Yep. Sure. Anyway, I think you can run around in a power armor like the whole time if you want. You would just need to stock up on fusion cores. If you take over one of the, whatever they're called, you know, that generates fusion cores by the power plants, you don't need to turn on the power plant. You just need to go to the workshop. That's the word I was looking for. The workshop that's next to it. There should be a fusion core generator there. Takes 100 power, so you'll need like a strong generator for it, but no, I can do some cooking, can I think. Light, yeah. Get rid of those boiled waters. Blight is extra 50 crit, and the syrup is AP regen. Hey, at least it's not very damaged and I don't have to fix it. Hooray! I do feel like it's very inefficient on ammo. Where am I gonna find a legendary creature at? Guided meditation? I might as well try. Only one person there, I'll help. Me and my salvaged assaultron head to the rescue against hordes of ghouls. Okay, he's got that. I'll go over here. Oh, come on. Side hub over there is getting broken. Not much we can do about it though. Should I walk over there and defend it? I usually stick to this one here, but...
If you wish, for help with that. Imagine you are floating along in a cloud of pure emotional bliss. If the cloud is mauve-colored, chant a calming phrase until it is not.
Oops. That was a miss. Nice thing is though, I can pick it back up.
Focus on keeping out the discordant forces.
How are you missing? I feel like I'm playing XCOM. Oh, legendary, hooray. There we go, we're done. Curious pipe revolver, interesting.
Responds to our fears, doubts, and insecurities.
So I think that will be good enough for this episode. I mean, it's been a struggle session the whole time with that quad. I want to give it a fair shake. You can't only use a single bullet. I don't think that's feasible. Takes forever to load. Gives you rads. Even when you charge it up the whole way, if it's like a tougher enemy, like it's still not going to hit that hard. It can hit very hard on enemies with no armor. So it can be fun that way. If you want to shoot a rad roach for 10,000, you know, that's a thing. Oh, oh, oh. Sometimes I feel like I'm playing XCOM when they miss like a 80-90% shot up close. XCOM 2, for those of you who have ever heard of it, anyway. It's like a turn-based game where it gives you percentages per shot, and you can decide whether or not you want to get closer, or back away, or take the shot. And you can be right up next to somebody and still miss shots. It's kind of frustrating. Gamma rounds, yes please. Alright, so hopefully that was interesting. The quad, I used it quite a bit. It didn't need to be fixed. And this gun's already needing to be repaired. So that's one pro going for the salvage assaultron head. There aren't very many weapons I wouldn't recommend, but that's one of them. Still fun. Just a fun weapon, but yeah. Maybe if the reload was faster, like you could just hold the square button down and it wouldn't put the... I don't know, how would you put your gun away then? I don't know. If there was some way to charge it faster. Or maybe if just the reload wasn't so slow, you could hit it really fast and reload it that way. It'd be better. But anyway, that's about it. Thanks for tuning in. No to this, and yes to this. Alright, catch you guys later.